Hi everyone, Inat Kessler here with a new video tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to make a lock turn card, which is a special card that only allows you to open it when you turn the lock. You have a link to all the measurements in the description under the video as usual. So we're going to start with a black cardstock and score it at 3 and 9. And then we're going to fold those score lines towards the inside like a window. And always use a bone folder to burnish your folds and make sure that they're nice and straight. Okay, so now we have our card base ready. Next, we have 2 pieces of black cardstock. These are going to be the lock, and we have 2 strips of black cardstock that we're going to score, both of them, at 3 quarters, 1.5, 3, and 3 3/4. So we're going to have 4 little score lines on each of our strips. Then we're going to fold them. I'm going to show you how to create the mechanism that is going to open and close the lock of the card. So let's do the other strip. We're going to score it again at 3 quarters, 1.5, 3, and 3 3/4. Okay. So next, move that, and next let's fold. I'm going to take 1 strip and fold the second fold line towards the inside and the first one towards the outside, and do the exact same thing on the other side. We're supposed to get sort of a T, and we're going to apply glue to the center part between the score lines and attach together to form a little T like this. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other strip. Again, apply the glue and attach it to form a little T. And these 2 T's are going to be what opens and closes the lock of the card. Okay. So let's put the T's aside for a minute, and we're going to cover the outside of the card, the 2 panels on the outside, only them for just now. So you're going to pick a paper that you like, cut it according to the measurements in the guide that you have in the description under the video that you can download from the link there, and then you cut those paper pieces and attach them to the front of the card. Next, you will need a ruler and a pencil, and what we're going to do is bring them and mark 2 inches from the left edge, 2 inches from the top edge, and mark an X or a spot or whatever you want to call it when those 2 lines meet. So 2 inches from the top, 2 inches from the left. And then we're going to cut out a circle where that mark that we just did is in the center of that circle. So I've used a 3/4 inch punch. If you don't, you can just draw a circle and cut it with a knife or small scissors. Next, we're going to do the exact same thing on the bottom right. So we're going to mark 2 inches from the right edge and 2 inches from the bottom edge, and then mark the X or the spot where those 2 lines meet, and cut a circle where that mark is in the center, or punch if you have a punch. Don't use a larger punch because the T's will fall through it. So 3/4 of an inch for the circle is the right size. So if you draw the circle, make sure it's 3/4 of an inch. Now you insert the legs of the T through the circle, flip the opening like this, and open the legs like a brad. And then apply glue to the open legs of the T and attach a 1-inch circle to that. So that is going to block the T from falling. It's going to hold it in place. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So insert the legs through the circle, open the legs, and then what happened to these legs? They got glued together for some strange reason. Maybe there was a little bit of glue there. So you open the legs, apply glue, and attach a 1-inch circle to them. And then you lock the T in place. And when you close the card, you see how it turns? This is the mechanism that is going to turn the lock. Okay, so remember those two smaller pieces that we had? You have to cover them with pattern paper and then align the mechanism horizontally with the top edge, apply glue, and attach the little piece on it, aligning it with the top and left edges. We're going to do the exact same thing to the bottom. So align the little mechanism horizontally, apply glue, and attach that rectangle, the small piece there, aligning it with the bottom and right edges. And basically this is the lock, because once they're horizontal like this, it can't be opened. But when you turn it like this, then you can open the card. Isn't that cool? So now let's cover the inside. So for the 2 panels on the sides, just apply glue around the edges, because we don't want to interfere with the mechanism turning when we open and close the lock of the card. So make sure to apply the glue only to the edges and along the fold line, not on it. So you apply the glue only to the edges and cover it with your pattern paper, and then you can cover the middle of the card as well. Just apply glue regularly, nothing special. So this card is really cool. I really like how it turned out. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video, so you won't miss anything, and you'll be able to do all these cool projects that I teach you. Let's see how this card looks again. This is when it's opened, and then you turn it, turn it to the other way, and then it's closed. And when you want to open it, you simply turn it counterclockwise and then open the card. And when you close it, you turn both pieces clockwise. So I really hope you like this video. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.